Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Thank you so much, Evie, for playing some guitar, strumbling your guitar for us on the way in. We discovered a new word today is strumbling, which is, I guess, a cross between strumming and stumbling. So today we are on day 1626 of Daily Antidote of Song. I can just see Carolyn with a sign up there. Thank you, Carolyn, for the reminder. Hello to everybody here. I'm going to just say hello to everybody. So we've got Evie in, I'm guessing, California. I'm still getting used to these abbreviations of state, so excuse me if I just make up some places. We've got Jojo, New Hampshire. Hello, Kevin in DC. Good to have you with us. Kim in Vancouver. Hello. Deborah in Kentucky. Lovely to see you. Susan in Cincinnati. I love that word, Cincinnati. Carolyn, not sure where you are, but welcome. You're here now. Luda, you are in. Where are you? BC. Wherever that is, I will figure it out. Love to you, Luda. Diane in Massachusetts. Hello, good to see you. Drive safely. Sheila in Florida. Hi. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Big up. I'm also in the UK. Surprise. Delhi. Hello. Hi there. You are in Maryland. Hi, Delhi. Caroline in DC. Good to see you. Hoda in British Columbia. Lovely to see you in that gorgeous painting behind you. Or artwork. Louise in Devon. Yes, I love a bit of Devon in the UK. Hi, Louise. Jim in Maryland as well, is that? I believe so. Hi, Jim. Kathy in Colorado. Hello. Hi, good to see you. Phil and Shizuka in Totnes. I love Totnes. Another UK connection. Yes. All right, I'm coming to visit you guys. Dory and Ollie, maybe? In Rhode Island. Yeah, okay. Hi, both of you. Lovely to see you. Annette in California. Hello. Aloysius in Massachusetts. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but welcome. Sue in Seattle. Hello. Hi, good to see you. Jamie in BC, wherever BC is. I still haven't figured it out. Sorry. Somebody's going to tell me, aren't they, at some point? But Anne. And it's your birthday in Nashville. Yes, good to see you, Anne, and happy birthday, wonderful red hat. Kevin in DC. Hello, Kevin. Kim in Vancouver Island. Hello. Deborah in Kentucky. Oh, I've gone through these already. Wait a minute. Who have I missed? I've gone on to page 2. I've gone through the Annette, California. I think I've said hello to you, but hello again. Sue Miller. Hello, Sue. I've said hello to you. Jamie in BC. I believe I haven't said hello to you yet. Welcome. Bob, Arizona. Hi, Bob. Loriana, Kachina, Courtney in Vermont, I believe. And Lynn and Cliff also in Vermont. Is that? Yes, I think we got there. All right. Have I gone through everybody? I hope I haven't missed anybody out. And my apologies if I have. It's slightly confusing because the screen shifts you all around. But welcome. Here we are, Daily Antidote of Song. I'm back again. I think this is my 3rd time hosting. My name's Liz Ikamba. I am in southwest UK, in a lovely city called Brighton by the sea. And it's really lovely to be here hosting again. So I started my journey on Daily Antidote as an artist coming to perform, and I'm now doing some hosting also, so really appreciate the invitation to come along and host and be with you all. As I said, we are on day 1626 of Daily Antidote of Song. Can we just get a big up / round of applause clicking for that, because that is a really big effort to keep this community going. I appreciate every time I'm here, and I'm sure many of you do too. There's a lot of familiar faces that I can see come regularly. And again, Anne in Nashville, very happy birthday to you. So I think we've gone through the news for today, birthdays, So as most of you know, but just for anyone who is new to Daily Antidote, I want to say hello to our live stream people, because we've got some people who are going to be watching on Facebook and YouTube, I believe. So hello to all of you lovely people there. As many of you know, Daily Antidote of Song is one song every day led by a song leader from somewhere in the world. So we get really lovely exposure to all sorts of songwriters, amazing artists, and people who are just out in the world doing amazing things and connecting people and communities through song. And you are all most welcome, and please tell your friends about it. The community is growing, and as it should do, keep growing. Keep sharing the love. So, we have today lovely artist, I believe, who is on the east coast of the US, Evie Ladin. Am I saying that right? I feel like I've forgotten already. Ladin.
Ladin on the
Hello,
West
Eve.
Coast.
On the West Coast? Oh, God. Okay, I'll catch up in a minute. How are you today, Evie?
I'm doing all right. It's early enough for
It's early
singing,
though.
but yeah.
Yes, we need to do a little bit of warming up. Maybe some rolls and some. Should we just do that together? We're all going to be singing, aren't we? So we need to get the lungs
Yeah.
open. So a little bit about Evie, as far as I know, but she's going to tell us some more in just a moment. So, Evie is a diverse artist that brings in influences from all over. I saw on your website you're looking at folk music from all over the world, from Brazil to Bali, to Appalachian folk music and dance. And you're also part of the international body music scene, which I'm quite intrigued to hear more about as well. Something else that I found really interesting about you is that you, through your music, you are reconnecting African diaspora rhythms with Appalachian song, which yeah, sounds super interesting to me as a person of dual heritage of African and European heritage. I love the fusion of different cultures and music. You also love to create healthy communities through song and to help people feel joy. So hi Evie, is there anything else that you would like to add to this wonderful introduction and about you and your work?
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even know where to start, but I just am, have made a life with music and dance, with instruments, without, some through folk music and some through international multicultural collaborations. And I enjoy all the areas in which I'm able to connect people to music and dance. And I'm always saying music and
Beautiful.
dance because to me they're inseparable. Dance is music, music
Beautiful.
is dance.
Yeah, I'm really, really with you on that. So, on that note, let's feel free. I know we're on Zoom and often we function from the neck up on Zoom, but remember we can move as well, even if we want to do a bit of sitting down dancing.
Yeah.
So, Evie, tell us about the song we're going to do today.
Yeah, so this week out in the Bay Area in California is the Berkeley Old Time Music Convention, and it's our biggest festival, old time music festival of the year. And I'm fortunate to be performing with my singing partner, Lila Gehring, who is half my age and that I've seen growing up, but is an incredible singing partner. And then also managing the giant square dance. And I've been calling square dances for years in the community. And finally this year I get to play in a band for the square dance. So that's exciting for me to actually be able to just play banjo. So I'll be up late this week, but it hasn't kicked off. It kicks off tomorrow. So one of the songs that we're singing, we're actually going to end our performance on Thursday night with a song from Hazel Dickens. And Hazel and Alice, major influences on all of our, in the old time bluegrass country music world. And she wrote the song, Won't You Come and Sing for Me, which just seems really appropriate. I'm also trying to remember all the words, so it was very helpful to have this opportunity today to sing it with you all.
Perfect. Should we go straight in and learn it with you?
Sure. The verses are a little different from the chorus, but here's the chorus. And are the words coming up in the chat? Should I put them there, or there we go? So it starts with the "Sing Those Hymns" as the chorus. There are three verses and the chorus. I pitched it a little lower this morning because I haven't really warmed up yet. But the chorus goes, Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to chorus again. Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious the moment we stood shaking hands and singing our song. Should I just launch into the song? I feel the shadows now upon me, and the angels beckon to me. Before I go, dear sisters and brothers, won't you come and sing for me? Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious the moment we stood shaking hands and singing our song. My burden is heavy, my path has grown weary. I have traveled the road that is long, and it would warm this old heart, my dear darling, if you come and sing me one song. Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious the moment we stood shaking hands and singing our song. In my home beyond the dark river, your sweet faces no more will I see, until we meet where there's no more sad parting. Won't you come and sing for me? Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious the moment we stood shaking hands and singing our song. Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious the moments we stood shaking hands and singing a song.
Woo! How wonderful.
I
Oh,
love
so
this song.
lovely. That really touched my heart. I don't know if that did, I'm sure it did others as well. I'm just feeling quite tender with the kind of story behind it. I'd love to hear a little bit more about it. You said a little bit before, maybe you could just bring us back some more flavours of what
Oh,
this song is
well,
about.
Hazel Dickens is from a coal mining family. And the song, won't you come and sing for me? And it harkens to a time when people would all sing together, whether in church or in work or whatever. And I mean, you are all here singing together, but singing in a room with people it's just one of the most uplifting things. Singing, playing music, dancing, It's funny. I think a lot about nonverbal communication. We're such talky, rational people these days. And even singing, even if it's verbal, it's still a nonverbal communication of the tones and the things that really kind of connect us on a visceral level.
Mm,
And that part is
mm,
really important to me. And then I'll
mm,
just also share, um, I'm Jewish, and I didn't grow up going to church, but I grew up in my visiting my grandparents' synagogue, which also is very old, and the benches were all worn. And over the years, whatever your relationship to organized religion, the whole point of getting together and singing, that was the thing that really brings me back into the space a lot.
mm.
And Appalachian music is really often comes from a more Christian tradition, but the vibe and the feeling behind it, I feel like applies across the board. And my father is visiting, and I wish he just he didn't wake up this morning early enough to join me. I was hoping he would join me. We were practicing singing together, but he's from the D.C. area, Baltimore, and knows a lot of. I'm sure there's always people in here who know my dad, and
See.
he really moved, grew up in a very religious upbringing, but I think he found music and dance as um, the foundation of where that lives for him, and passed that on to me and my sister. And
Mm.
so, whatever your religious background, I find the holiest thing of all is sharing music and dance with other people.
Yeah, here,
That
here.
space.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really, really relate to that. Having had quite a religious upbringing, but then also being from both cultures and seeing the influence that religion has had on, say, global wars and things like that. I've had some conflict around religion and dogma, but there is something about the immediate community that you have when you go to church or share in these practices. And I think dance and music are the most immediate ways that we connect. I think dance, music, and food are probably the most human connective tools. So if we can keep doing those, we're just going to keep our humanity, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Such a beautiful song. And tell us, remind us, you talked a little bit more about what you had coming up with the Berkeley Festival. Just remind us of that for anybody who might be close by and interested to come along.
The Berkeley Old Time Music Convention is all week here out in the Bay Area. But Elise Witt, who's a frequent visitor here to Daily Antidote of Song, wanted me to remind people that Keith Terry, my partner, and I are heading to Georgia and North Carolina early next month. We're doing some concerts in the Atlanta area, and then we'll be at the John C. Campbell Folk School in Brasstown, North Carolina, doing a week of body music. And then, since I'm
Yeah.
talking about body music, the International Body Music Festival is back and happening again. Body music, that the most essential of all musics, that just all the sounds that not all the sounds, but the musical sounds that you make with your human
Mm,
instrument. And the reason why we call it body music instead of just body percussion is because it involves melody and harmony and all the sounds of the voice.
mm,
And that
mm.
festival is happening in Athens, Greece in November. So excited to do that. And from there, I'll be taking off with a tour of the UK and Scotland and England with my friend Sophie Wellington, who's a phenom on fiddle and voice and guitar and feet also. And
Wow.
and then we'll be doing another body music weekend in Vermont in April next year. Anyway, lots of interesting things in the old time music community, in the body music community. I tour quite a bit and really enjoy being out in these worlds sharing my arts.
Yes, wonderful. So great to hear that you're going to be in the UK, and for the few of us that are here in the UK as well. I'm just going to make mental note of that. I would love to hear more about the Athens. I'm going to look into the Body Music Festival in Athens as well because I'm very much into all of that.
Yes.
Really, really love it. Yeah, and hats off to you for keeping up the touring efforts as well. We were just chatting with Jojo earlier and saying how challenging it is to be on the road touring for so much of your time as a musician. So yeah, really appreciate really appreciate anybody who does that to share their craft and to bring love and joy to people in different
Yeah.
places. We would love to have the song one more time before we close for today. So shall I pass over to you to lead us again?
Yeah. We're just going to sing it all down again, yeah? I feel the shadows now upon me, and the angels beckon to me. Before I go, dear sisters and brothers, won't you come and sing for me? Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious the moment we stood shaking hands and singing a song. My burden is heavy, my way has grown weary. I have traveled a road that is long, and it would warm this old heart, my dear darling, if you come and sing me one song. Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious a moment we stood shaking hands and singing our song. In my home beyond the dark river, your sweet faces no more will I see, until we meet where there's no more sad parting. Won't you come and sing for me? Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious a moment we stood shaking hands and singing our song. Sing those hymns we sang together in that plain little church with the benches all worn. How dear to my heart, how precious a moment we stood shaking hands and singing a song.
Woo! Beautiful.
And I just want to point out that the song is, now won't you come and sing with me? Will you come and sing for me? And it's for when I'm dying. Sing for me when I'm dying. And I don't know if probably some of you out here do that, but those the death choirs that sang the transition. I sang my mother through her passage, and it's one of the most beautiful things that you can experience is just to keep singing with people. Hospice choir. Yeah.
Beautiful. That is just, yeah, that's really, really special to hear about that, Evie. Yeah, it's important for everybody, and I'm sure that's the way that many of us would like to go as well, is to be sung to,
Yeah.
particularly by loved ones. So it's really beautiful to hear that. Thank you for being with us today. I hope to keep up with what you're doing musically and creatively and on your tours as well. Athens and UK, here we come. We'll be very lucky to have you over here. So that's it for today on Daily Antidote. Another day tomorrow, so do join us tomorrow as well. There'll be a new artist, new song, and maybe some new faces too to see on the screen here. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'll say goodbye first to our live stream people. Let's give them a wave. And sending you all off with lots of love today. Go well into your day or your evening, whatever time frame you're in. And in Nashville, have a wonderful rest of your birthday. And I'm just going to go through and say bye to everybody. Bye, Evie. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for your song. So appreciated. Bye, Kevin in DC. Kim in Vancouver. See you next time. Deborah, Kentucky. See you soon. Susan in Cincinnati. See you later. Carolyn, wherever you are, we'll see you very soon. Hoda, British Columbia. Good to be with you today. See you. Louise in Devon, UK. Bye for now. Kathy in Colorado. See you soon. Phil and Shizuka in Totnes. See you. Jim in Maryland. See you next time. Annette in California. Lovely to be with you today. See you. Mabel, Bob and Bears. Hello. Bye. Lovely to be with you. Thank you for being with us. Massachusetts, I believe you're in. Athena in Brooklyn. Glad you could make it today. See you next time. Natalia in Massachusetts. Good to be with you. Bye. Sue in Seattle. See you next time. Pauline and William in Newcastle, UK. Yeah. Sheila in Florida. Bye for now. Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, I believe. Yeah. See you next time. Ruth and Clive in Birmingham, UK. See you. Laris in UK. Good to be with you today. Thanks for being with us. Caroline in DC. See you next time. Dan in Vienna? Yeah, see you, Dan. Thanks for joining us today. Let me just check through who I haven't seen yet. Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island. See you. Yeah, there you are. Anne in Silver Spring. Thank you for being with us. Storm in the Zoomiverse, Massachusetts. Yes. Thanks for joining us. Linda in Concord, Massachusetts. Thanks, Linda. Aloysius in Massachusetts. Thank you for being with us. Jamie in BC. I'm going to figure out where that is. I'm so sorry. Don Peabody. Good to be with you. Arlene in Berkeley. Yes. Thank you for joining us. And Martha. Thank you for being with us today. So that is Daily Antidote, day 1626 complete. Thank you so much for being with us today. Look forward to next time I'm going to be with you here, but remember it's on every day, so join tomorrow if you feel like a lovely sing along to get your day going. All right.